Hello, my name's Cassandra and I am an employment specialist for the Moya Foundation. Today I will be teaching you a few grammar basics so that you can write great emails at work. You will need a sheet of paper and something to write with, or you may open up a blank Word document.
Now, for those of you on a Mac or Apple computer, you will open up a Word document by going to the top right of your screen and locating the magnifying glass. It looks like this. You're going to click on the magnifying glass. That is going to launch a search bar. In that search bar, you're going to type W-O-R-D, and then you're going to double click where it says Microsoft Word. The Word document gallery will open up, and you're going to go to where it says blank and double click, and there you have it. That's how you open up a blank Word document on Mac. On Windows, we're going to go ahead and hit the Start button located to the bottom left of your screen. Notice that when I hover my mouse over the Start button, you can see it says Start. I'm going to click there. Then, on the search bar immediately to the right of the Start button, I'm going to type in Word. W-O-R-D. I'm going to double click to launch the Microsoft Word app. So something like this will pop up. What you're going to want to do is double click where it says blank document. And there you have it. That's how you open up a blank Word document on Microsoft Word.
Please find a nice quiet area, grab something to drink, use the restroom, send any last text messages, and get comfy. You may pause the video to get ready and resume once you are done. Here is an overview on what we will be discussing today. We will cover sentence format, fragments, proper nouns, capitalization, punctuation, and finish off with an activity. Since elementary school, we've been told a sentence has a subject and a description. You might be wondering, a subject? You mean like a subject in school? So let me break it down for you. A subject is the who or what the sentence is about. The subject is a noun. But what is a noun anyway? Remember, they pounded it into our heads in school. It's a person, place, or thing. Here are some examples of subjects. So the word I can be a subject. Us, we, them can be a subject. The Moya Foundation, Lakes Engineering, Alex de Moya. These are all subjects, guys. Now the description tells us something about the subject. The description contains a verb or an action word. So always find the verb to find the description. The description answers the where, when, why, and how of the sentence subject. Let's try finding the subject and description from this sentence. My coworker filed away some documents. What's the subject? Remember, the subject is the who or what the sentence is about. If you guessed my coworker, you are correct. Try to find the verb or action word in this sentence. The verb in this sentence is filed. We know that the verb helps us find the description. So what is the description? The description explains the where, when, why, or how of the sentence. If you guessed filed away some documents, you are correct. So, moving on to fragments. Fragments are just wannabe sentences. A fragment is an incomplete sentence. Usually, you can make a fragment into a complete sentence by asking yourself, what is missing here? Go back to the who, what, where, when, why, and how questions. Let's take this example of a fragment. The copy machine is. The copy machine is where? Used by who? What about the copy machine? It needs a description. Let's complete this sentence. The copy machine is not working because it has a paper jam. This is a full sentence because our subject is the copy machine, and the description reads, is not working because it has a paper jam. Let's take everything we've learned so far and do a quick exercise. Completed the work assignment. Is this a sentence or a fragment? This is a fragment. Completed is a verb. We know that verbs are in the description. So, completed the work assignment is the description. But what is the subject? Who completed the work assignment? There is no subject. That is why this is a fragment. What about this sentence? I have completed the work assignment my supervisor requested. This is a sentence. I is the subject, and the description is, have completed the work assignment my supervisor requested. Let's talk about proper nouns. Let's define the term proper noun. We got the word proper, and we got the word noun. Let's focus on noun first. Here's a refresher. What is a noun? It is a person, place, or thing. A noun is general, like girl, city, and cell phone, for example. Now let's bring in the word proper. In this case, it just means a specific noun, or a specific person, place, or thing. So like Carolina, Paris, and the iPhone 8. Proper nouns are always capitalized because they are names. I think of proper nouns as the unique name, meaning the only name that something has. Let's take the proper noun BCC Engineering. BCC Engineering is a proper noun because there's only one BCC Engineering. Notice that it is capitalized. On the other hand, engineering firm is a normal and general noun. When I say engineering firm, I could mean any engineering firm, like Stantec, TY Lin, New Millennium, or Pavita, right? So if I say, I work at an engineering firm, I could be talking about any random engineering firm. But if I say, I work at BCC Engineering, BCC Engineering is the specific, unique name. We would not capitalize the words engineering firm in a sentence, but we would capitalize BCC Engineering because it's a name. Proper nouns and capitalization go hand in hand. When should we capitalize? At the beginning of your sentences. The first letter of your sentence is always capital. We capitalize the word I, as well as your proper nouns. These rules are always true. Here's a quick tip. Open any magazine or book and you'll be able to see the rules of how to capitalize in your writing. The next time you write an email, check your work by opening up a book to compare your writing to the way the text looks in the book. Look for any differences. Notice the words that are capitalized in this blurb. The Moya Foundation creates employment opportunities for individuals with unique abilities. Lily DeMoya is the president and founder of the Moya Foundation. Her son, Alex DeMoya, is the vice president. The Moya Foundation has helped employ over 50 young adults. All proper nouns, like the Moya Foundation, Lily, and Alex are capitalized because those are names. The first letter at the beginning of the sentences are capitalized too. We are almost done, guys. We are going to talk about punctuation. What is punctuation? Punctuations are the symbols at the very end of sentences that tell us that the sentence has stopped or finished. It's really important to remember that there is no space before punctuations, but there is one space after punctuations. Let's look at these examples here so you can see what I'm talking about. Notice in the one that's incorrect, there is a space before the punctuation and no space after. It looks kind of funky. We don't want to do this, friends. To keep things simple, we're going to focus on the punctuations that tell us that the sentence is complete. The period. It's the most common punctuation at the end of a normal sentence. The exclamation point. This is used to show excitement about what is being said. So take this example. I got a raise at my job. You wouldn't say it, I got a raise at my job. Or like a question, I got a raise at my job? You would say this with excitement. The question mark. This is used to ask a question. Questions have the words who, what, where, when, why, or how. Those look a little familiar. In this example, they use when. When is the staff meeting taking place? So the lecture is over. Thanks for hanging in there. Let's take everything we've learned today and do a few exercises, and we will be all done. Now would be the time to grab your paper and something to write with, or open up that Word document. Pause the video if you need to do this now. Press play when you're done. Let's make this fragment a complete sentence. The Eiffel Tower. Take a few minutes to make this a full sentence. Write on your paper or in your Word document. Ask yourself, what is missing? Pause the video to work on creating your sentence now, and press play when you're done. Here is my sentence. Maybe yours looks similar. I visited the Eiffel Tower when I requested vacation time from work. Notice that I added some verbs, visited and requested. The Eiffel Tower is my subject. Here is another one. The Eiffel Tower is temporarily closed due to the coronavirus. Here, my subject is the Eiffel Tower, and my description is where it says, is temporarily closed due to the coronavirus. If you wrote something like, the Eiffel Tower is pretty, or the Eiffel Tower is tall, that's a complete sentence. Complete sentences do not need to be long. In these cases, the Eiffel Tower is your subject, the word is works as the verb, and is pretty or is tall is your description. For this next activity, fix the errors in the sentence. There are 3 capitalization mistakes and 1 punctuation mistake. Write the sentence down or type it into a Word document. Pause the video to fix this sentence. Press play when you're done. The incorrect sentence says, I attended the company holiday party at Disney World. This is what it should look like. So one mistake is at the very beginning of the sentence. Remember that the word I and the first letter of a sentence are always capital. This one is a double whammy. Next, we see that you need to capitalize Disney World. There's only one Disney World, so Disney World is a proper noun, and we must capitalize it. Now let's take a look at the end of the sentence. In the incorrect version, we see that the sentence ends without a punctuation mark. If you added a period, exclamation point, or even a question mark, you are correct. Okay guys, we made it to the boss challenge. Fix this last sentence. There are 10 mistakes. Same thing. Write the sentence down or type it into a Word document. Pause the video to fix this sentence. Press play when you're done. My parents and I went to the Gathering of the Hearts Gala for the Moya Foundation. This is what the correct sentence looks like. The first mistake is that the first letter of the sentence is not capital. The next mistake is that the word I is not capital. Remember guys, I is always, always, always capital, no matter where it is in the sentence. Mistakes 3, 4, 5, and 6 are in the name of the event. The T, G, H, and second G must be capital. There's only one Gathering of the Hearts Gala. The Gathering of the Hearts Gala is a proper noun and a name. Mistakes 7, 8, and 9 are in the name of the foundation. The T, M, and F must be capital. And last but not least, mistake 10 is that there was a space before the period. There is never a space before the period, but there is always one space after. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you found this presentation helpful. Please give this video a thumbs up if you did. Feel free to comment down below if you have any questions. There are some resources in the description box, so be sure to check those out as well.